Okay, see, I like this intro a lot better. Unfortunately, I forgot to do it earlier because, or rather, I wasn't going to add it at first, I guess I should say, because I only got like 2 hours of sleep. I went to sleep at like 5:45 maybe and woke up at like 8 something. And that is simply not enough sleep for me. I literally wanted to roll back over. I started reading this book instead, though, just so that I can, maybe have a semblance of sleep. I thought maybe it would make me tired, but no, it didn't. And I'll get to the book that I was reading later because I don't really even have any time now. I have to go to this cafe thing at like before 2 because they close at 2. So I need to get my hair done. And luckily I had them in the heatless curls so that I know this intro is just as boring as the last one. Honestly, it doesn't even matter. Anyway, the point is I'm going to go see this fireworks display because my city does like one of the country's best fireworks displays. So I'm going to go see that later. And I'm going to go to a cafe right now because I've never been the type of person who's felt like I've needed caffeine, but I genuinely don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through the day. And my city is known for possibly being late to start things. Plus it's raining, so I don't know if they're going to start the fireworks display thing on time. And either way, I don't want to be tired while I'm watching this thing, and I don't want to be cranky while I'm watching it either. So I'm going to go to a cafe, and then I'm maybe going to go to the mall to get a hat. Who really knows, actually? And then, I don't know. It'll just be a lot of other stuff, just taking you along for the ride. Like I said, this intro is just as weird as the other intro that I didn't want to do. So, yeah. So that was actually a really good way to start the day. I thought about fasting today because I've actually been fasting a lot lately, and I'm probably going to do a whole video about my fasting journey and actually just my weight loss journey in general, because I've also been going to the gym and I've got some goals that I want to achieve in the next year. I want to do this really huge photo shoot for my birthday. I also I have something I want to audition for, even though I feel like that one's kind of a long shot because there's a height requirement, I think, and I am not it at all. But anyway, I'll get into that in a different video. Usually I fast, and so I didn't even eat all of my French toast today because my stomach has shrunk a lot, like internally. I've heard that like visceral stomach fat though is like the last thing that actually goes away when you're actually losing weight. And the thing is that I also don't know how it's gonna work because I've kind of always had it, even when I was like really, really, really skinny. And I'm talking about like I was naturally, I don't think I'll say my weight because that may trigger some people, especially with the topic of ED culture a lot more lately. But I was really, really small, and this was all natural. Like I used to eat a ton, and I just never really gained weight as a kid, as a teenager, until I until actually most of my life. And so I don't know if the actual like stomach fat portion will go away, and that's actually why I've been fasting, because I want to stay ahead of like insulin resistance and all that other stuff. And both my mom and my grandmother had issues where they were hospitalized, and you know, that's how they found out that they were diabetic, because their blood sugar went up a lot. And I'm just trying to get ahead of that, because by the time I am like the ages that they were, I want to be able to just sail right on past that stage in my life. But yeah, so I say all that to say that the place was really, really good. I didn't eat everything, but like I said, I try to make sure that even when I'm not fasting, I try to make sure that I'm only like 60% full anyway. So I feel properly satiated, and now we have like, it's like 1:51. We have so long until this fireworks show that I could go back home and read. I've been reading some amazing books, and I could go back home and read, but I'm probably going to go to the mall anyway, because I think there's rain over in St. Louis. I think I heard that it was raining, and so I'm probably gonna go ahead and go to the mall, maybe, and get a hat first. I'm not really sure.
That might be a good song for
Don't you know what you're missing in the 5-star high hotel immersion?
You're too much of a rule follower.
This is why St. Louis has the craziest drivers.
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure you want me to go with you? Okay.
I'm actually gonna run to the bathroom. This is glorious.
Well, except for on our side, it's the
really
52nd.
That's a 3D
Oh, that's cool. That's
That's very nice.
Oh, you can see, like, it shows the wind. Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's cool.
That's fucking
That's really cool.
Like how they have like depth on it.
yeah, that was super cool.
Oh, actually, my thought too.
Yeah, Route
Nice.
66.
That is cool.
You're a prophet.
This would be great to watch on.
Some hearts.
Maybe.
Am I the only one?
Yeah.
Is this the finale?
No.
That's bigger than this one.
Whoa. What? That's sick. Whoa.
I know I didn't really finish filming yesterday. That's because, like I said, we had 5 or 6 hours to kill after Sephora. And honestly, I had a lot on my mind that day. It actually did start to rain. And so I was more worried about keeping my hair protected because I just straightened this like about a week or so ago, and this has got to last for about a month. All right. Like I don't flirt with hair damage just so that I can keep this in for about a week. All right. So I said, that's a no for me. Also, we were meeting. So the friend I was with, we were meeting some of her friends, and it's not that I don't do well around new people. It's more like I'm always kind of quiet when I very first meet people because I'm kind of, I don't call it the Libra in me or whatever you want to call it. But like, I always kind of like scope people out first. Like I'm never really just the full version of myself when I meet people, just because I'm always kind of like watching and observing first. Plus, it just takes me a little bit of time to warm up to people anyway at first when I first meet them. So we were meeting pretty much her whole group of friends. And I'd only ever met like one of them for like, I'd say 5 seconds at the most, right? So I was kind of standoffish or whatever, and I had that on my mind. Plus, I knew that where we were going to watch the fireworks, like I said, I took you guys to that park, but like, and I took you before everybody had gotten there because I knew I wasn't going to get good footage if they weren't. But I didn't want to be over there. Technically, I wanted to be on the other side of the bridge. And if you notice, like everything is mirrored, and that's not my camera. That's because we were on the other side of the arch. So therefore, everything was backwards for us because they were doing it for people on the St. Louis side. And I really wanted to be on that side. That's where I'm from. And, if I'm going to be here, that's where I wanted to be. And so I was basically trying to take a lot of stuff in stride. But that fireworks show, though. Yes. We do the best fireworks show. But anyway, so I actually am fasting just a little bit today. I've only had my water today. I'm about to go out, and I'm probably going to go to Barnes & Noble, check out some books there. I don't know if I'm going to film all that though, because I don't really have a lot of space on this camera left. And I'm going to go to the mall, see if they have any 4th of July sales or whatever, and just kind of take you around my day. Also, I got a really cute workout outfit that I actually got on Amazon. It's got the little scrunch butt detail. Oh, this is so cute. I actually might go to the gym and show you guys like me working out at the gym. Not today though, because I got as little sleep as I got yesterday, but without as much of a benefit of reading a book because I finished it. So let's just drink this water and get ready to go. So there's still clearly some humidity in the air because, again, my hair I swear to you, I can't wait until I get to a place where there is very little humidity. This is one of the reasons why, as beautiful as I feel Miami is, I never wanted to live in Miami because I know it's so humid and my hair just cannot handle it. This is also the reason why, having grown up here, my city has got some beautiful qualities, as we just saw the fireworks display last night. But one of the things I had always remembered from being a kid and like the summers that I was here, because I used to feel like spend every summer here when I wasn't in Germany. And the one thing I remembered is that it's so humid here that it literally drives me insane. I can't, unless I braid it, my hair will not it looks like the humidity got it. So anyway, I'm probably gonna go and get some food, and then I'm going to go to Crate and Barrel, and I also might run and get something from the mall. Who really knows? I'm not technically sure about that one yet, but I do have to go to the mall today. So, and I know I was just there yesterday to get the hat, but I might actually go back again. I have a specific stop to make this time, so I actually may go there again, but who knows where else I'll go. This looks good. Very hot. Oh no. Great. That was fun.
Graceful.
Shut up.
Mm. Okay, bitch, that's good.
That blueberry? Yeah.
Ancient is really good.
Really? Okay, so my camera pretty much just gave up yesterday, and sorry, I actually am fasting today again. My camera pretty much gave up today, and it is 5:45. I'm about to go out to eat, which is why I have my makeup done. But I'm actually going to end the vlog here just by showing you what I got at the mall and telling you a little bit of a story first, though. Okay, so like I only have like maybe 4 to 6 seconds of how I looked at the end of the day, right? I told you I didn't really get a lot of sleep. I got even less sleep yesterday, and I was tired. I was like, it was Sunday. I was tired. I just decided I'm gonna go back and take a nap, right? Okay, so I'm at the mall, and the last shot of myself yesterday is how I looked. I'm at the mall, right? I'm walking to a Windsor store, right? I want to just look at things for just a second before they close. There's this guy that passes by, right? I don't really think anything of it. He's tall. His eyes were nice, right? But I'm just kind of, I'm keeping it moving, right? So he says, "How are you?" I say, "Good, how are you?" Right? I don't think anything of it. He looks at me and goes, "Real good now." I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked, right? Because I'm over here. Mind you, I was just doing some weird shit. Like I was doing some weird ass dance right before this had happened. And my hair was like all over because of humidity. It was a mess. Girl, whatever. Anyway, whatever. So as I was saying, I'm going to show you guys everything that I got. I went to L'Occitane and I did find the lavender. I'm actually probably going to keep it in this bag until I figure out what I want to do with it. But then I went to Crate and Barrel, as you guys saw yesterday. I love that store. It is so aesthetically pleasing to me. Beautiful place. And I got, oops, something I'm about to break, obviously. But I got that little teacup and saucer that I was talking about. Like, I just really love this. It just, I don't know, like with like a nice like white robe. I might see if I can find that. It kind of looks like, I don't know, like I'm at a hotel somewhere. I might do a video about me, like, you know, fashioning a hotel situation. And then I went to Windsor where I saw the guy, and I got this. Now this is a shirt. It doesn't look like it because it also doubles as like a scarf. But I saw it on the mannequin, and they basically put rings kind of like as a little tie in the front. I'll actually show you guys. I'll just wear it at some point. But I got these rings to tie in the front, mainly for this one right here, because it kind of matched this part right here. Loved it. I thought it was super cute. And then, oh, the book haul. Oh, the book haul. Because I went to Barnes & Noble, and the book haul was doing its job. First off, I got a book that actually came out last month, I believe, called Soon by You by Dahlia Adler. It's supposed to be this like Orthodox Jewish wedding erotica, like romance or whatever. And I super excited about that one, mainly because I actually really like Dahlia Adler's books just for her teen books. So I'm super excited about that one. And then I got this book called, I've heard of a girl named Mia Sosa when it comes to like romance books. So I got 2 of her books called The Starter X and When Hobby Dumped Mari. I'm actually really excited about these only because they kind of are in the same vein or the same theme as like the book that I'm writing. It's got like the whole like, pretty boy thing going on. And then this woman who's like super headstrong. She's got curly hair. It's a whole thing. And then I got another book that I think is actually kind of really similar to this one. These are both kind of almost friends to enemies to lovers, or rather kind of friends to lovers to enemies to lovers again. And so I'm really excited to read all of these. I may do like a little bit of a, what is this book about? Like, how did I like this? Kind of rate all of these at the end of actually reading them. But yeah, I am so excited to be reading all of these books. And I'm actually going to throw this one in here too, even though I didn't get this one at this time. But I've actually already started reading this one. It's called Only Friends. It's about a girl who's technically writing a screenplay, and she meets this model, which is actually kind of semi in the vein of my own book, but not quite. And she meets this model, and she decides to write like scripts for him to do smutty OnlyFans content or whatever, but like Regency smut OnlyFans content. It's a cute concept. I've only just begun, and I can say that the main character is getting on my nerves. But that's pretty much what I got yesterday. And I think I'm going to end the vlog right here because this outro was like 5 minutes long. And I'm hungry. So I'm going to go ahead, and it is finally 5:50 in the afternoon. I don't start eating until 6 p.m. So I'm going to go ahead and get dressed so that I can go ahead and get ready to eat. I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. And as usual, love yourselves and romanticize the world around you. Bye.